Okay, good morning, class. So today we're going to continue with, after you've done the first two, you're going to continue with this one in page number 61. Turn to your textbook, page 61. We are going to do this part today, the speaking part. Okay, we're going to do this part, yeah? Okay, I give you time to turn to your textbook, page 61. Okay, so let's start our lesson. It's going to be a very short one. But in order for you to earn your attendance today, please answer the the exercise in Google Form before 4 p.m. today. Okay, so because we cannot do the task here, so we'll just listen to the speaker's piece opinion on what has happened based on the picture. Before we look further on what speaker B says, what I want you to do is you pause this video, and then look at the picture and understand, try to figure out what has happened. Okay, so I assume that you have already figured. You see, there's two persons there, one a guy and one a girl. The girl says, "May I have my MP4 player back?" And the guy has a bubbly picture which represents his train of thoughts about that you can see on the image is a MP4 player and water, which means that the boy might have dropped the girl's MP4 in water. So before we continue on, so there are some few vocabularies that we want to learn first. So you can also continue looking at the screen or your textbook. Okay, so these are some of the vocabulary that we're going to use. The first one, the RURN means ruin. Ruin means my fault. My fault. Okay, you will see the words I've translated later in the text. And the next one, be careless means blame somebody for doing something. And the third one, ruin means merosakkan, 弄坏. The second one, be careless. Careless means choosing, cuai. The third one, feel frustrated means here it doesn't feel fun. The meaning of frustrated here means which means, hold on, yeah, class. I open back to my documents. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, the meaning of frustrated here, if you look at my paper, is my text later is menyesal or 后悔. And the next one, on purpose. On purpose means sengaja, 就是故意的. And the next one, admit the truth, 就是诚实的意思, mengaku salah. And the next one, my fault, salah saya. Okay, 我自己的错. Blame somebody for doing something. Blame means 责怪, menyalahkan. Sorry. Okay, the next one, feel ashamed. The ashamed here means malu 羞耻. Apologize, you guys understand the meaning of sorry. And makeup. The makeup here is not the makeup, the BB cream, the lipstick. The makeup here has a different meaning. It is different in different contexts, but in this context means ganti benda yang baru, 就是配新的给的那个人. Okay. Also, or makeup can also mean when you and your friend fight, and then you guys get back together and become friends. That is called makeup. Okay, so makeup has a different meaning from the usual noun that you know of. Okay, sorry, the bell. So now let's listen to speaker B on his opinion on what has happened based on the picture. So let's look at question number one. Question number one says, What do you think has happened? So speaker B says, well, I think it is clear that from the picture it is clear from the picture that the boy accidentally, what's the meaning of accidentally? Means tak sengaja, 不是故意的 哈. 不小心 dropped the girl's MP4 player in water. I don't think he did it on purpose. What's the meaning of on purpose? Means sengaja, 故意的, okay? But it was definitely careless. Careless means 出外, on choosing, careless of him, okay? You are careless. So this careless is in the form of adjective. When you borrow other people's things, you need to be extra careful. The meaning of extra here means more careful, but extra will sound better. So extra means lebihkan. Let's continue with the next one. Okay, let's continue with the next one. The next one says that, how does the boy feel? So let's let's see what speaker B thinks of how does the boy feel. The boy obviously feels ashamed. What's the meaning of ashamed? Ashamed means malu, 很羞耻, that he ruined rosakan, know why the girl's MP4 player and frustrated, menyesal, 后悔 that he's unable to do something about it. Okay, now, okay, that's a bit set. Never mind. Okay, there's a bit of setting problem over at my screen here. Never mind. Let's see. Okay, never mind. Let's continue. Okay. So, the third one. What do you think the boy should say to the girl? Okay, the boy definitely needs to admit the truth. What's the meaning of admit the truth? Admit the truth here means, okay, admit the truth here is 告诉事实, memberitahu yang perkara sebenar, okay, and then apologize to the girl. He also needs to make up, okay, just as the word that I just talked about, make up means pasting the ganti yang baru, for ruining it by buying her a new MP4 player. How do you think the girl will react? What's the meaning of react? React means 她的那个反应, tindak balas dia, okay? Tindak balas dia. So how do you think the girl will react when she finds out? Finds out bukan mencari哦，不是找哦，是意思说发现到、知道、tahu tentang sesuatu的, that's the meaning. Okay? Well, she is sure to be angry. Okay, very angry. Okay, we try our best to use a better vocabulary. Very angry in exam, you can substitute it with furious. The next word here, furious, means very angry. Okay, we try our best to have a look for better adjective and try to limit the usage of very, very, very. Okay, let's continue. She will also blame, means menyalahkan, 责怪 him for being careless and ruining her MP4 player. If you were in the same situation, what would you do? If you remember the last lesson we learned about if you were, if I were, meaning if you use the if conditional sentence type 2, if you look back at the picture before this, means 假设性, okay, tak akan berlaku or 假设性, okay, tak akan berlaku atau kemungkinan andaian saja, 就是不可能发生或者是只是假设性而已. So, well, that's why we use past tense. Okay, can you see the past tense here? Were. Okay, were. Because it's only 假设性, cuma andaian, so we use past tense. If I were in the boy's position, the meaning of position is situation, 或者是状况, I would buy her a new MP4 player. If I couldn't, I would save up. Save up money means jimat, sen, until I could. If I were in the girl's position, I would demand. What is the meaning of demand? Menuntut, 就是要求 that he replace it. Okay? And the last one, has anything similar ever happened to you? Before we read, you can ask yourself first thing. Pause the video. Okay, so let's look at what the speaker has to say about it. Nothing like this has ever happened to me. The reason is that I do not borrow things from other people. You just never know what may happen. So I avoid. What's the meaning of avoid? 避免. Maksudnya kamu jauhi. Avoid this kind of situation altogether. Okay, the meaning of altogether here, altogether will have different meanings according to the context. Here it means 什么嘛，就是每时每刻. However, I do lend my clothes to my siblings so far. So far means 到现在 sampai sekarang they haven't ruined anything. Okay, now a lot of times you guys confuse borrow and lend. Remember, when you give 借一个人东西, kamu pinjam sesuatu dengan orang is called lend. Okay, but when you pinjam sesuatu dari sorry when you pinjam sesuatu kepada orang lain 你借个东西给其他人 that is called lend, but when you pinjam sesuatu dari orang lain 从其他人 that is called borrow. So be careful how you use borrow and lend. Yeah, it has different meaning altogether. Okay, so that is all for our second lesson for today. So what I want you to do is you read at my instruction at the text, and then answer the Google form. And after you have answered, remember to use your fake email. And if you have answered the Google form, then you will be I'll consider you present for today's and last Tuesday's lesson. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.